Hi, hello, and welcome everyone to our Wednesday, September 8th edition of the 5-Star News. I'm Ben Dineski. We hope everyone had a great holiday weekend and are quickly getting back used to our hybrid schedule. We'll have more on the hybrid schedule later on, but first, let's jump right into our morning announcement segment of the show. We call it Heritage Happenings. Here's Cole Denton.
Hello, Generals. We are back on a hybrid schedule, and welcome back to Heritage Happenings. Let's get to it. A few yearbooks are still available. You can pick up your copy of the yearbook from room 1218 if you pre-ordered. A few extras will be available for $80. Hurry and get them while you can. Here's a quick reminder that win time takes place during the first half of lunch at HHS. When a student or teacher recognizes that a student needs help in a subject, the student is assigned to win time. So be sure to take advantage of that, Generals. Like I said, Heritage High School is back on a hybrid schedule for 2 weeks. It will be over in a breeze. More information will be on that up next. And now on to our weather forecast. Wednesday should have some scattered thunderstorms in the morning with a high of 86 and a 37% chance of rain. Thursday should be a sunny day with a high of 81 and a 6% chance of rain. Friday should be mostly sunny with a high of 83 and a 7% chance of rain. And now on to our next segment.
Thanks, Cole, and nicely done. To the news now, and we are midway through Superintendent Dana Reese's 3-part plan for Catoosa County to return to classes full time. Thankfully, virtual classes are over for now, and we are in phase 2 of the plan, and that's hybrid. We caught up to Principal Ronnie Bradford and some other teachers and students to find out how the transition period to hybrid is going.
All right, Generals, we are back in person, thank goodness, and we'll be on a hybrid schedule for hopefully just 2 weeks. This week, beginning September 7th, we'll have the A cohort, which is last name A through K, going Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday will be the cohort B, with last names L through Z. And then hopefully beginning September 20th, we'll be back 5 days a week. Some things you can do to help us get back 5 days a week are first, stay home when you're sick. Keep social distance when you can. Please wear a mask whenever it's practical. Use good hygiene. Wash your hands. Cover your mouth if you cough or sneeze. Just some of the basic things. Getting a vaccine also will help us stay in school. So all those things can help. Those are things you can do. So I just encourage you to do your best to keep us in school. We don't want to go back virtual for a long period of time. And it's all just based on the number of cases that we have. So please do your part, and we'll stay back together.
All right, good morning, Generals. The super fantastic Ben Dineski has asked me to talk to you about going back to hybrid. I'll say, last year, I would have never been excited to go back to hybrid. However, this year, after 2 weeks of digital learning, I found that hybrid is actually something that I'm really looking forward to. I'm also hoping we can get back to full-time school, which means wash your hands, stay off of each other, wear your masks, so that we can have as normal of a school year as possible as this pandemic continues to rage through the country. Look forward to seeing everybody here when we all get a chance.
All right, so we're hybrid now for the next 2 weeks because of all the positive cases in the past month, or really whenever school started. But I agree with this, and I hope everybody will stay safe and wear their mask and just keep distance from everybody. And hopefully we can go back to 5 days in 2 weeks and just keep on going back 5 days for the rest of the year, hopefully. But hopefully everybody's enjoying it, and hopefully everybody's getting their work done online.
It's still good to be back at school even if we're on hybrid. Moving on now to a rather big event that took place here at Heritage High School this past Saturday. It was the 4th annual Butterfly Festival. This event is put on by Heritage High and middle school teacher Jason and Amy Carter in honor of their daughter Katie Beth Carter, who passed away 5 years ago. This festival brought in tons of local vendors, entertainment, and various food trucks in hope of raising money for scholarships in Katie Beth's name. It was a really fun event, and I'm sure everyone there had some fun. But here's 5-Star News reporters Tanner Eady and Ryan Heat with this story.
So this past Saturday, we had our 4th annual Butterfly Festival, and the Butterfly Festival is an opportunity for us to do a few things. One, to raise money for the Katie Beth Carter Memorial Scholarship. It's really a thank you to our community for all the support that they've given us over the last 5 years since we lost Katie. And it's just a great day to be able to get families out and have a good time. It went really, really well. We had beautiful weather on Saturday. We anticipate that we had over 400 people show up at the Butterfly Festival, which was probably our best showing since we've started doing the Butterfly Festival. We also made a little over $3,000, close to $3,500 that will go straight into those scholarship funds, and that is awesome. That's just is going to allow us to help more students down the road go to school and pay for school. So for us, the Butterfly Festival this year was probably as big a success as it's ever been, and we just really, really look forward to next year and just growing it every year and having opportunities to just to bless more people and to impact more people. We also want to give a great shout out and a thank you to all the people who volunteered. We had, I think, 30 or 40 different students in Heritage at Heritage High School from HOSA and Beta and some others that volunteered just because they wanted to come out and help. And that means more than you know, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you for coming out if you were a volunteer, but also thank you for coming out if you just came to enjoy.
Looked like a great time for a great cause. Time for a commercial here on the show, but after the break, Carson and Tate will recap the big season opening football win against the Kings Academy, and we'll also get a preview of the McQueen volleyball matchup against Northwest Whitfield coming up after the commercial.
Attention students, are you looking to add to your Heritage High School t-shirt collection? Well, look no further because our esteemed FFA department has created yet another beaut. This one is a golden soft style t-shirt and it comes in two colors, mint green or heather Irish green, and the established in 2011 refers to the year our FFA chapter received its national FFA charter. Each shirt is $15 and you can pay at this link or you can Venmo Megan Handy. You can do that at Megan-Share-2, and the last two digits of our phone number would be 9402. Order now while supplies last.
Welcome to Sports everyone. I'm Tate Thomas, and we have a lot to get to today, so let's go ahead and do that. First, our football team got to open up their season against Kings Academy. We didn't know too much about the lines, but it didn't matter. We rolled to a win. Here's our very own Coach Green with a recap.
Sign and take the field here for the first time in 2021. The long wait for high school football finally came to an end last Friday night at Jeff Sims Field here at Heritage High School as the Generals took the field against a fill-in opponent, the Kings Academy out of Knoxville. But it didn't take near that long for our Generals to get on the scoreboard. Early first quarter and that General defense got things going. Here, number 2, Colin Swearingen gets the sack and the fumble to go with it.
I came around the edge and I tackled him and he dropped the ball and I recovered it, and that's what got our momentum going.
And that would set up the first touchdown of 2021, and it would come off this 20-yard screen pass from Caden Swope to number 3, Paxton McCrary, and watch the precise blocking downfield as Paxton practically walks into the end zone untouched. 6-0 Generals. The Generals would force another turnover, this one coming off of a goal line stand.
The stand down there when it was 13-0 and they held them out was huge. That was all the momentum.
And that would enable Caden Swope to get a rushing touchdown. This one a QB keeper from 5 yards out. Pure power by Swope and the offensive line. Extra point is good. 13-0 Heritage, and we're still in the first quarter. Now just before the half, and that man Swope would strike again. This time he does it from a much longer distance. 85 yards to be exact, as he makes one man miss on the sideline and he's off to the races. 20-0 Generals at the half, and Coach Slaughter and his staff is absolutely loving this. Third quarter and the blowout continues. This time Swope uses his arm to find number 12 Tyler Cheatwood over the middle for the 35-yard touchdown pass. (27-7) Generals. And finally, the Generals round out the scoring. This time 13, Julian Sexton runs right up the middle. 34-14 Generals over Kings Academy, and we talked to some exciting Generals after the game.
We played really, really good, especially for the first time out against a really talented opponent. Those guys have kids everywhere, and a whole bunch of guys stepped up, stepped in, guys coming off the bench. Sophomores that stepped in there and played, made big plays. Man, I couldn't be more proud of our guys.
Oh, it was great. It was great. We've been working hard all summer. Came out here, they told us we couldn't play for 3 more weeks, and we finally got out here, and we finally did what I really think we could do, so it felt great.
I was just happy for our kids, man. They've been practicing and working forever, and they finally got to get out here and be who they are. I was so proud of them.
Congrats, guys, and good luck against Christian Heritage next week. But on a softball note, our girls are back in region play as they took on the Lady Bulldogs from Cedartown. Could our girls keep on keeping on? Let's get some highlights and some post-game reactions.
We played 2 games last night, and in the first game we had awesome hitting, awesome defense. Addie came out and pitched a great game, and we were just on in the first game.
We had 2 really great region wins last night against Cedartown. The first game we won 16-6. The second game we won 8-0 in 5 innings. And anytime you can get 2 region wins against a quality opponent is always a good thing. We definitely had great at bats last night, great approaches at the plate. Did some really good things. But we also did some things, base running, some defense mistakes that we can definitely work on and get better. Every day, that's our plan, is to get better every single day, and that's our plan today at practice, is to work on those mistakes we made last night and keep building on that and turn our attention back to Cedartown tomorrow as we travel down there. And we just look to come back with another win and just to keep moving forward as a program and as a team and keep winning.
Good work, girls, but on to volleyball now. And if you are wondering what the best volleyball on the stage, which it looks like, look no further than here at the Dodge later on today. Our Generals are hosting Northwest Whitfield in a big region matchup because both of these teams made it to the Final Four last year, and this is also the first time they've met this year. What will it take for our girls to win? Here's Ryan Heat and Hayden Johnson with the story.
I feel like we had a little bit extra time to prepare. We were supposed to play them, I guess, almost a week and a half ago. And so we had to reschedule this game. So I hope that helped our girls get a little bit more game experience behind them. We've played some tough teams since then, so hopefully that'll help us. At the end of the day, we just have to go in and play our best, knowing that we will play them at least one more time, more than likely, probably like 3 or 4 more times. So we just have to go in and do our best.
So last year they were pretty much our biggest rival just because how good they were. And I think they had some good seniors, we had some good seniors, and they both graduated. But this year I feel like we got some good freshmen, a lot of people stepped up from our team. I haven't seen them this year, so I don't know how good they're going to be. But as long as we just don't get down on ourselves and dwell on our mistakes and just keep on going with our good playing and talk a lot and be supportive of each other, I think we'll do really good.
Thanks, Tate, and we really miss you here in the news class, but nice job doing the intros remotely. Back to the news now, and I hope everyone used a long weekend to get refreshed with a lot of rest and relaxation. I know that I did. Well, tried to anyway. What did some of y'all take in last weekend? Here's 5-star news reporter Noah Crittenton with a glimpse at some of you guys' holiday weekend. Take it away, Noah.
Over the holiday weekend, I watched a lot of football. We cooked out, ate some burgers, and,
Jed Johnson, and over our 3-day weekend break, I went to the football game on Friday and watched our Generals beat Kings Academy, and it was a great win. And then on Saturday, I went to the Butterfly Festival, and it was a great festival. I encourage everybody to go out next year, September 3rd, 2022. It will be a great festival, and we had a ton of fun.
I went to the football game Friday night, and Saturday I went to the Butterfly Festival and worked, and it was pretty awesome. You should go out next year. And Sunday I had softball practice getting ready for our game today, so yeah.
Looks like all of you had a good time off. And with that, we'll wrap up this Wednesday edition of the 5-Star News. We'll see you again on Friday with a brand new news report. But until then, stay classy, Heritage.